Good morning. This is the start of day 2, or Dunlop Days I'm going to call it. Looking forward to another good day. Yesterday started out slow, but towards the end of the day I finally started getting in a rhythm, and it was ended the day on a high note, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, I'm in a good spot, I feel like, to pick things up from yesterday. So I'm eager and excited to get out on these Dunlops and like I said, pick up where I left off and hopefully keep driving some time and keep having fun and get used to these tires and see how things go. But looking forward to the day, so let's get it going. Alrighty, about to go out for my first session on the Dunlops. Dunlop session 1, day 1. Running pressure's a little bit lower, it's still a little cool out, and I'm interested to see how they're going to feel. I know the profile is going to be a little different, but I'm excited to get on them, so let's go for it. Okay, I just got back in from my first session on Dunlops and my first session on slicks ever, and overall it went well. Tires felt good. Being the first session of the day, I was taking a little bit easy on, obviously I was on different tires. I could definitely tell the profile feels a little bit taller, and the front end feels just a little bit vague in comparison to the Bridgestones, but it feels pretty close. I was pleasantly surprised. Update, just did the second session, matched my times I finished on yesterday with the Bridgestone, so I was running like a 30 flat. Still way off where I want to be, but still getting used to the tires. Session felt good, so now I'm going to start working on my lines a little bit more and trying to progress and get quicker. Obviously still getting a feel for the tires, but the one thing I didn't think of that Wyatt pointed out to me is with the taller profile is I can turn in quicker, which is one thing I definitely noticed, so that was cool. So a couple more sessions before lunch, and we're gonna keep hammering it. So, let's recap the day here. So, end of day 2, and things went well. I got down into the 28s by lunch, which was matching my time from last year, my best from last year, so I was happy with that. And then I was able to better that, and I ended up today ended up with 26.5 was my best. So got some solid laps in the 26s, and definitely feel like I've got more to go. Just working on my lines and seeing what I can do with the, like what feedback and feel I get with the Dunlops. And overall they feel really good. It is a little difficult for me to tell because this track is so flat and there's really not any braking. So I'll be curious how that translates over to, say, Blackhawk, and how the tires feel, because I feel like there may be one or two little suspension adjustments I may make but overall felt pretty good. You know, Autobahn's a similar track. Autobahn North is a lot of flow, not a lot of hard braking. And this track is really helping to teach me more roll speed and just using the turning, as I said before, to scrub speed off, which I really like. I really enjoy that. And being that I like left-hand turns a lot, and this track's mostly left, that's kind of fun too. My left side's not used to all this work. But yeah, happy with how the day went. Tomorrow's a little iffy because they're forecasting rain, but I do not have any rain tires with me, so if it does rain, I'm not gonna ride. So I'm gonna get out as many sections as I can. And you know, if it comes to it, then I can just help pack things up and help be the pit helper for everybody. You know, I'm happy I was able to just put the Dunlops on and go. And better my times from last time, match that, got a good feel with the bike. The groups are gonna be pretty light because, as you can see, there's not as many people. These were all full, and now they're not. So it'd be cool if it doesn't rain, because more open track. Not that I got bunched up behind anybody or anything. Only happened to me once, really. But more open track is more open track. Look at that man in that beautiful suit. First session of the day is done. And I got out a little late because I forgot to grab my wristband for this morning, so I had to run back, get my wristband, then go out, so I missed the first 5 minutes or so. But got up to pace, gonna try and work on some different lines. Was running like 27s and 8s, so good place to start the day. And now, sun's out. So hit 25s, super stoked about that. Put on a brand new Dunlop rear, and apparently I was just ripping so hard I broke the tire, because apparently I did those times on that. So that's something new. So I'm gonna put the other tire back on and have it flipped. Lessons learned. You know, everybody was talking about on the way down how you gotta be careful with the tires, transporting them in the cold. I didn't have an issue last time, but I don't think it was as cold when we left last time. So like I said, definitely gonna keep that in mind for anyone that's looking to transport tires. Definitely gotta be careful with that. I've never seen it firsthand, but now I have. Gotta definitely be careful with those cold temps. But wasn't anything bad, you know, didn't crash because of it or anything. I'm just glad I caught it when I did, obviously. I mean, I didn't feel anything, partly because I think that crack is a little bit more on the right side. So with this track being left-hand dominant, I think that's probably why I didn't notice it. But like I said, I've got that used Dunlop on there right now, and I'm just gonna back it down, work on some body position, and keep going out as much as I can until the rain hits, if it hits. So overall, still going good. Just a little hitch in our giddy up. It was sunny, right?
It was. It was great. The first 3 sessions were just fantastic.
Yeah. It was fun watching you and Hunter there on the old Triumph.
I should have some good video of that.
What's that? At Blackhawk?
Nice.
There's a margin of it. Like, everyone knows those lap timers aren't accurate. Yeah, no, it was good. I was just, since I was on that takeoff, I just figured I'd work on body position and stuff. And I went out with Wyatt and everything, and that's all I was gonna do the next session, just work on body position, because I backed my pace down a little bit.
You did?
Yeah.
Didn't seem like it. Like you were just ripping
I was
down
like,
the front straight.
Yeah, I was doing
like
20,
pulling away from the 600s through 14.
like doing 27s and 8s. Well, yeah, because it was him, Tyler on his Aprilia,
Nice.
and then Wyatt, so it's like, all right, I gotta stay ahead of the leader bike.
Gotta show it.
Yep.
Euro
I figured Jermaine would be proud of that.
Yeah.
He'd be happy about that.
Yeah, too bad he's not here.
Yeah, where's Jermaine?
Right?
I don't see him anywhere. Huh.
Interesting.
And there's all this room for him.
Right.
And there's all these Euro bikes he could have embarrassed,
In the corner.
but I don't see him anywhere.